Welcome back to the stream. It's been a little bit since we played Dead by Daylight. I mean, just part of a week, but the current winter event is coming to a close, and I think there may only be 3 days left on the current battle pass. So I definitely want to try to get in there and get a few more rewards, because I think I'm on like the second to last page. So yeah, I just want to hop in there, try to get some more rewards. And we'll also get to see whether or not the performance changes I made a while back are going to help the gameplay feel less stuttery. Because I know that happened a bit when I started streaming this the other week. So yeah, we're going to hop in to a game here. I actually want to continue on Survivor so that I can try to finish this line of missions. We need a little bit more gen progress with other survivors. And then need to save while other survivors are escaping. That one seems incredibly hard. Here, let's check real quick on the killer one. So we have close the hatch 2 times. That's doable. You can kind of force that. Then finish a trial without a single survivor escaping through the exit gates while using Predator, Bloodhound, and Shadowborn. Wow. So you just have to win really hard with some pretty bad perks. Definitely possible, just probably not very fun. Ooh, that seems difficult. Escaping 4 chases as Meg in a single one. Yeah, a lot of these other ones just seem too difficult. I think I'll probably just stick on this this track right here. We're gonna hop over to Survivor. Let's get back on our boy Dwight. Check our build. We do want Prove Thyself because we're looking for co-op progress. And let's get some blood point offerings in here. Okay. And we just have a totally normal brown medkit. I think it's because I didn't have that many great offerings. We're gonna toss on a yellow medkit with bandages. If you add either the bandages or the self-adherent wrap, you'll have enough for 2 full heals. So that's pretty much the only time I use the yellow medkit, is if I can get it up to 2 charges. And I have so many blood points at this point, and all my killers and survivors are up to Prestige 3. So that means I have all their perks unlocked across all characters. So I've decided to just start throwing blood points straight into Dwight. Because he's like my, the main character I've played over the couple years I've played this game. So I just want to get him as high prestige as possible and just try to get some more items on him, so that I can be a bit more flexible with that. See what our teammates are bringing. I did notice 2 of them were really high prestige level, the Jake and the Rebecca. So hopefully they are quite skillful. And then all of us have medkits, which incredibly powerful items as long as the killer doesn't bring anything to counter it. But if he's seeing all these medkits, it's very possible you might want to bring Franklin's. There's an update, I think currently on the PDB, that I'm quite excited for. They're adding an indicator, so you can see if your survivor teammates are in chase, or doing a gen, or other important actions. Currently in DBD, one of the biggest weaknesses of solo queue, which is playing alone like I'm doing right now with random people online, is that you have like almost no information on what's going on with everyone else. Oh, looks like the one, it may be the same person that just switched characters, but no longer is high prestige. But yeah, so you have very little info when you're a solo player. If you're in Discord, you can call out to your teammates, hey, he's on me right now. Hey, I'm going for the hook. But solo, you have to guess a lot. That's a big reason I'm running Kindred, so that I can cut down on some of that guesswork when it's most important, which is when there's someone on the hook that you have to try to go save. But yeah, once these changes come out, like maybe solo players will actually have enough information to make more efficient, more strategic decisions more easily. Here we go. I spawn right next to a Leon. Hopefully we can both hop on a gen together and finish off right here and finish off this mission. So it's a pinhead on a pretty small map, which is kind of scary. I think I might just want to drop my medkit in this corner, because Pinhead's even more benefited by having a Franklin's, because he can hit the box out of your hands. Drop that, and we run. We'll smack him in the face. He's going back to the gen. I'll get stuck on here for far longer than is reasonable. One annoying thing about this map is this section of the map has a really close together gens. So it's really easy for Mr. Killer to defend it. So finishing one of these gens is hugely important. So I'm trying to just force this now. You won't think I was on it because the hunt was going. Oh my goodness. Why are they still going that long after someone picked up the box? Okay, there we go. I have to remember my med kit. I left it next to that gen. Is Hex undying, it seems? I just saw that notification on the side, so there must be an unlit totem in this corner that I walked by. I wonder what he would most want to have. I would guess Devour Hope. We currently have no hooks, so I'm not super concerned about looking for it this second. It's definitely something we want to look into in the future. I see she had dropped her toolbox. I don't know if that was by choice or from a Franklin's earlier. If I had ran over it and realized, I could have told if it was like out of charges. Not sure what that Rebecca's doing, just running and shack all on her own. Let's see, there's one place a totem can spawn is right in this corner. So we're going to cleanse it. It could very well be haunted ground, which is a bit concerning. But I think we're in a good enough space right now that we might as well pop it and get working on like Devour if it exists. Okay, no haunted ground. But like I said, he did have Undying. So we know there's at least one more lit totem out there somewhere. So far opposite corner of me is the box. I'd consider going for it, but it is like max distance from me, so I'd hope that someone else would end up going there. Nice. I'm also on a corner gen here that should be pretty far from the rest. So this might be like one of the highest priority gens to be on right now. I haven't heard the killer in quite some time, so it's very possible that he just gave up after that initial like negative, that really poor start that he had. Because we did pop like 2 gens and he didn't get any downs. I may be just overthinking everything, because it's been a long time since he's hit anyone or I've heard him. But hey, if only I had already progressed to the second mission. This would have been great for getting people to escape before me. Oh, someone else finished that gen. Start on the exit. He does not have No Way Out. NOED's a possibility. Oh. I did not intend to open that. But what's done is done. Yeah. I feel like the pinhead almost certainly just gave up. We're probably just gonna leave here and see what everyone else is doing. Which, it's kind of hard to tell what to do there for sure. Like, if I knew he was in chase with someone, then I'd be scared of NOED. But no, people were just chilling by the exit gates. Yep, he must have just given up really early. Interesting, I don't think that sound effect was always, that when, like, escaping. So he did have Devour Undying, Hex Penimento, Plaything. The full Hex build. Just gonna check this real quick, see if it shows up. It does not seem to show up for you guys, which is good. So yeah, odd game. I think he just gave up early. Which, especially on that map, I feel like is... Like, I feel like that map is pretty strong, because there's like several strong 3-gens you can set up on, and once all the like walls and pallets are broken, like you can definitely turn it around. So let's hop over to the Rift. I did not actually repair enough co-op gens that one to finish, so that is tragic. We'll have to do another one. But I guess once I figured out that that guy was probably AFK, I should have just run around, try to find someone else to co-op. Tragic result. But we will carry on. Especially that guy had Devour. So I find that especially strange that he gave up so early, because that's one that can just totally turn the game around if you trigger it. You only joined now. Cringe. That's all good. I was talking with my brother for like half an hour before I finally hopped on just now. Guys calling out the Claude for some reason. Maybe because they're a couple of dapper persons. That's person's here suggesting we dodge if we don't like RPD because they're doing an achievement. I don't care much about RPD either way. I don't love the map, but it's more that people just seem to give up pretty early that's rough. But like I said, I only have some my current mission's just for a little bit of co-op progress, so I can do that on pretty much any map. And I just don't like dodging anyway. Okay, so we got... Ooh, people use 2 map offerings. So I guess we'll see which one occurs. Wait, I didn't check the... Did the one person have the hand that prevents all map offerings? I don't know, either way, that's kind of mean to do if the one person was like really wanting to get RPD for a mission. Without saying anything, they just put up an offering like that. Really hope she doesn't rage quit or anything. Oh yeah, I think I wanted to move slightly to the left. Let's see once the perks come up. I don't want to block the perks too much. We ended up on the game. Yep, I'm blocking that slightly, so we'll move right around here. And then we're in. Let's look around real quick. Okay. I think that's a blight. Maybe me and teammate can start on the central gen. I wonder if he has like an undetectable add-on. I think there's something that you go undetectable while rushing. He was awfully close to me there without me realizing. A blight ran off elsewhere. We seem to have the Pyramid Head perk that makes you undetectable after kicking a gen. I believe that's... Is it called Trail of Torment? That's why this gen was yellow. And until someone... What in the world? That did not look right on my screen at all. Making me wonder if the performance is still not the best. We're just gonna chill in this boon. I don't think I want to keep pressuring that gen. It is a really important one, but he's too on the ball with it. I don't think we're gonna be able to like sneak it, so it's better to just put our efforts elsewhere. We'll hop on this gen. I'm not seeing a pallet here immediately. I feel like sometimes there's a pallet right there. Might be thinking of a slightly different tile. They really do be running Mr. Killer right next to me over and over, don't they? If we hear Blight rushing near us, probably want to head straight that way. This is very spooky. Okay, he seems pretty committed. One nice thing, I'm pretty sure we would have known if there was eruption earlier. There, he just used Trail of Torment again. So we have to be ready for Stealth Blight. Sounds like we'll be able to finish this. Unless he turns around immediately here. We finished that gen. Oh wow, I didn't realize there's a gen immediately next to this also. You can tell because the wall's closed here. Okay, and that's... Ooh, sadly that's a second hook on Mikaela. So she's at high risk. No one else has hooks yet, but she's very likely to get tumbled out of the game soon. Yeah, it looks like Blight's running towards us. Nope. He's heading upstairs. I'll get back on this gen because it looks like teammate already has them covered. I don't think there's a particularly easy way down here for them. He does seem to be coming towards me. I want to run towards that pallet in that vault. My camera was directly facing. There and there. Mikaela just got full healed, so that's a really big deal. It'll make her much harder to be tunneled. I'm watching over there on the right. Definitely thought Blight was coming my way. There he is. Yeah, I think this guy's just hard committing too much. There's times I swear he would hear our generator, but then he just stays committed on someone that is in a pretty safe location. That's like one of the more safe like tile loops on the map, I think. And yeah, we only have one gen remaining. And one big thing is I do want to try and help on that last gen, because I still need co-op progress for my mission. Oh wow, we finished the middle gen. I did not think we would do that. I thought he was just pressuring it too much. But I guess he has been really tunnel visioned during these long chases. Could be a gen right down here. Yep, and teammate is on it. Hopefully this is enough co-op progress to complete the mission. Claudette's in chase, so yeah, this is a great spread. If we pop this in time, we'll know if he has Noed. Ooh, and Adrenaline triggered on Claude. So yeah, we're absolutely destroying this Blight thus far. I was just a gen jockey all game, but yeah, people ran him super well. About the only thing that could save him here at this point is Noed. Okay. No, there's not Noed. Get 99. There's Claude. Bit surprised Claude didn't get out of there with that body block. Unfortunate that the other guy left. We're using our med kit to speed heal here to try to get out and take another hit. Ooh. Claude might immediately be hooked there. I kind of want to be sneaky. See if I can get... Oh, he's taking her further away. Because it is really high risk for him to try to hook here. He may have dropped downstairs to try and get a, like, more hard to escape from hook. Oh no, he just ran. That's not exactly the best one to defend for him. We need to take hits for this Mikaela though, because she is Death Hook. So we'll stand right here. He got all the way around somehow. Yeah, some of these body blocks have been great, but yeah, they just aren't managing to get out. And I no longer have a full heal there because I messed up the heal check. I'll at least try to 99 myself. Ooh, he's dead on hook. Okay, it looks like he's letting her go. Oh. Did I say letting her go? I meant that he's Moriing her. I did not realize that he had a Mori. Yeah, I feel like I had two, like, really exceptional body blocks there. But they just didn't make use of it. It is kind of an awkward spot. Maybe they thought he was still able to dash through, but I really was hoping one of those two would have worked out. And especially I thought she had a second person there at the second incident. Yeah, I really would have thought that one of them could have got out at some point. GG, well played. I never get to see that Mori. GG. Glad Mikaela seemed to enjoy it at least, even though people intentionally like messed up her map offering most likely, and she also was the only person to like get hooked all game. I guess Claude did get like one hook, I think. Oh, there was Shadow Step. That's interesting. I didn't realize we had a Shadow Step on top of Circle of Healing. We had two of them actually. So that could have been really frustrating for the killer, like potentially losing people because of Shadow Step. And healing up quite easily. There's the there's the adrenaline we saw go off at the one end game, which was massive. Oh wow, she also had an insta heal. So yeah, we had some really strong stuff trigger this game and work out, and he just wasn't able to get the early stuff. Oh, he had exactly the right Mori to kill just the first person. He had Dying Light. Gift of Pain, nowhere to hide, so if he kicked gens, he was able to see us nearby, and Trail of Torment. That's a pretty interesting combo. It would also be interesting to add like Dragon's Grip to that, so you kick a gen, you go stealthy, you see the aura if someone's nearby, so you know if they're going for the gen, and then you just insta-down them when they're exposed. That would be a cool combo of a build. But sadly, he was not running that. Overall, the perks he was running weren't very strong overall. I still did not manage to finish that. Pain. I wonder if they changed... I feel like in the past I was able to click over here to the... Well, I know in the past I was able to hover over here to see my like mission progress. I don't know if they just changed this around or if it's just bugged to not show up right now. Like if it would fix if I relaunch or something, but oh well, it's just kind of extra tedious going to the having to go to the tomes actively. Just gonna reselect this real quick, make sure that we've got it. Yeah, I really thought that progress would have been enough that game, but I guess it's such a long bar there that it must have been most of a gen that I still had to complete yet. You will take a cake. Okay. And I will be back in just a moment. And we're back. Just as we start loading into a lobby. So yeah, we're just really hoping for more co-op progress here. Because I really want to get to the end of this battle pass to get like, or sorry, the end of this tome to get like 25 rift progress towards the battle pass. I didn't really pay attention to what items people got that time. Yeah, just rough last game. I definitely thought we'd get everyone out. The Blight, I guess, was good for recognizing there at the end that I think he switched off someone to go on to Michaela at the very, very end there, which made sense because she was the only one that he could kill. So if he was just going for a kill, just going for the Mori, maybe for a daily mission, that was like a good recognition from him. If he did want more points overall, usually you want to hook someone with a lot of hooks to like try to keep trading. But it is higher risk because he might just end up not killing anyone in the end there. Ugh. Kind of draining week, man. I think part of it's just getting back to work like right after the long winter vacation. Plus my sleep schedule's just been pretty shit, so I need to get that corrected out. One thing I've kind of realized is that my whole life kind of spirals if I don't get don't have a consistent sleep schedule. Let's hop on this gen. So we got 3 people. This has to be enough progress for my co-op mission. Kinda, oh, I think I just saw someone there. Yep. Dude, what are you doing? I even managed to reveal him fully, but the UE just didn't even try to run. That looked like pop, because there was an extra large explosion. I'm going to sit here, which is the hardest location for him to stalk me from. Looks like he's tunneling. Sadly, Yui ran like to the corner of the map there. Maybe we can run up and take a hit for her at some point once we finish this gen. I really hope we don't get eruption to the last possible second. We're good. But I really want to go and look and see if I can take a hit for Yui. Oh. I revealed him. I'm probably pretty stocked at this point now. I appear to be dumb. Even with Windows, I thought that was the one that had the window vault at the end. I was spamming trying to vault over it. What in the world, dude? He was fully after his complete swing that I got hit there. Okay, so that just blew up, so I think that's pain resonance. But yeah, I didn't even dead hard there, because I thought he was just too far away. David seems to want to heal me. Okay, Yui's back in chase, sadly. Yeah, I guess I should have dead-hearted there just for safety, but I definitely thought I made the pallet. In the way that, I just thought he swung too early after that. Like, I was going to dead hard, but he swung so early that I thought I made it through the pallet. Without even having to drop it. And with the little stutter there, I think, like, visually I was correct. It's just maybe my performance still isn't the best, so it's, like, acting slightly off. Maybe streaming's adding a slight bit more lag than I'm used to. I wouldn't think it would affect that much, but I definitely have to keep my eyes open here to not get stalked. Once this gen is done, we definitely want to focus on the opposite end of the map. Because we've already completed one gen on this side, this will be a second. So we want to keep this gen here for like last. David King is fully stocked. He's over there. Because this is so far away, I might actually want to allow it to get pain resed. Even if I had the option to finish it. So that he's not hitting maybe a more important gen. We'll wait. We got pain resed. I didn't really have a choice there, but probably a good thing that like the more important central gen didn't get pain resed as long as I can finish this. But wow, Claire instantly going down there. I think he had pop from earlier. I think I recall saying that. So pain res, pop. Yeah, people are just getting like full exposed way too easy this game. One mechanic that's good to know about with him is here, let's heal David. Get behind the wall, please. There we go. Dude, the freaking snowman blocking me multiple times. I keep 99% revealing this guy, dude. Come on! Well, at least we bought time there, but now I am at very high risk. He comes around a corner. one taps me and I'm just insta dead. Okay, so he is chasing someone. I want to pressure this gen. But we are so scared. Like right now, it would be so helpful to have the upcoming feature letting us know someone's in chase. Because I'm so scared that he just left the David and is coming back to me. So he's on Yui now. Yeah, I think stealth killers will probably be the biggest thing that, I was terrified, dude. I thought David was the killer. Ooh! Okay, good. So we managed to finish this. I'll heal up David right here. Oh, nice. We only have one gen left, and we should have really good gen spread. So we want to head to that gen on that end. I am 99, almost certainly, so I'm actually the person that does not want to go for the hook right now. Because if he downs me under the hook, then he has just a really strong position to defend. We're just... Did I see someone there? So scared, dude. Oh, did we just commit? Even if I get down here, it's time for the team. Oh, girly, are you being chased? I really thought he'd come the other way, dude. He just spent just long enough. I think he paused there, like, intentionally. Why did she do that, dude? She's Death Hook. Like, what's she doing, man? Just leave. Leave and heal, please. You are our greatest weak point right now. It doesn't matter much if I go down here, because we've got David working the opposite corner. No, please stay over there, David. Please. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Like, me getting hooked here isn't a terrible thing. I just wish that David had stayed on the gen, and I wish that the person that's almost dead had not taken the extra hit. So he just stealthed over there. We're gonna try to look and see if we can reveal him if he tries to come back. It doesn't look like that's happening. Okay, girl. Let's go hide because we are the weak link. I'm running all the way to this end so that maybe we can prove thyself that final gen. And then I still do have Dead Hard, just in case. Okay. I'm gonna go hide in medkit. I think Claire just got hit. So I believe both of the exit gates were on the opposite end. Should have paid a little bit more attention, but I'm relatively sure it was over there. Okay, Claire just went down. We know there's not Noed. Hello, girl. Do you want me to heal you? A little concerning that this guy appears to be slugging. I want to pay a lot of attention and not get 99'd here. What are you doing? What are you trying to show? Okay, so that guy was stealthed right there. Yep. Let's see if I can break this guy out. You got him. So now he cannot insta-stalk the David fully. We will start on this gate. We should have enough time that he cannot stealth again. So I should at least hear him coming if he comes this way. Girl, this gate is not progressed. Okay, apparently he did get his power back up. Pretty scary. Oh, we open it. What are you doing, Claire? David, you too. I should have stayed more. I should have stayed for one more hit. If two of them don't make it out, then that's all on me for not taking another hit, but there's no way we could have got all three out. I don't know what that Claire was thinking. I'm so confused. Because I'm almost sure she was out. I thought she was beyond me. I have to go back and see the VOD, but I'm not sure what was up there. Like, I may have just body blocked badly if I didn't know her position correctly. Maybe she was going for like a dead hard, trying to buy time, but like, I'm just not sure why she did that. No, she didn't even have dead hard. Yeah. I'll have to go back and look at the clip, see if she was like, if my positioning was off on where I thought she was. GG's. I felt pretty good about how safe I played. I wasted a lot of time on him trying to like fully stalk me there around the one space. The fact that I didn't go to the one hook when I was fully stalked, like that could have snowballed badly out of control. But yeah, overall, I'd say a really good game. It's just unfortunate that the end didn't work out again. I think that happened earlier to us as well, that I thought we were in a good spot. It was scary that David was fully stocked there, but he could have run back into the map and let the stock wear off. Or maybe find the hatch once we'd all escaped. But that Claire going down is just not something I was like expecting at all. Then the David went down too there. Like, was he still fully stocked? Because I don't think he was injured. Huh. But that better if finished our mission. If it didn't finish our mission, dude, are we bugged? I'm gonna relaunch the client here because there's no way. That first gen, I think we finished almost entirely together. So we're just gonna close this and relaunch, make sure that the missions pop up on the side. It's just rough because this is a point where it's like I'm really trying to grind out the last bit of the battle pass. So if this has been like 3 games in a row where I got no mission progress for no reason, that's pretty frustrating. Okay, we're pulling the game back up. It's just chilling here, waiting with the lovely backdrop. Okay, and the game is launching. Yeah, one of the really neat things with streaming games like DBD is just having a record of your games to go and look back on if you do question, like, was that the best play there? Was it me that got her killed, or did she make a misplay that I could not have possibly guessed because she should have been safe? That's one of my like favorite parts about just having a record of these old DBD games, because you learn a lot just looking back at your old gameplay footage on stuff you missed. Okay, does it show up properly now? I'm still not seeing that. Repair a total of 8 generators while cooperating with other survivors. What if I select a different mission first and then switch back? Okay, there, it popped up now. At least the tracker's showing up properly this time. We did unlock several things in the rift, apparently. There's 2 pages left. They're mostly just alternate color options for skins that the Battle Pass already gave. Let's see if there's anything. I do really like the blue on the Ghostface cosmetics, so that's probably the stuff I want most from this. Wait, what was this? Battered slacks. Was that? Oh, that's interesting. Like some like blighted looking pants for Adam. The blue hair is not bad either there. I do play a decent amount of Michaela, so I'd like to have all the cosmetics for her. Even though, like, I don't particularly love those ones. We got here. Ooh, that's pretty snazzy. Yeah, that one I definitely think I'd like to have. Yeah, these are pretty good alt color cosmetics. Ooh, blue hair. I don't think I like that specific hairstyle as the other one that I have on her, though, so I probably wouldn't use it. It'd still be nice to have. Okay, so we're loading back into one more game at least. I'm feeling pretty high energy right now for some reason, even though it doesn't make sense because I was like almost falling asleep on my feet like just over an hour ago. Unfortunate that we missed that medkit. I do usually value medkits more than even higher rarity options of like other gear, because like that's just my go-to choice on a powerful but like flexible option to bring. It's just a medkit. Okay, but if after this match I have done co-op actions on gens, I don't get any progress, then I just, for some reason, I think this is bugged. And I may just switch over to a different mission. But I'm hoping now that the tracker's shown up correctly, I think maybe it'll work properly this time. Yeah, it's odd because I don't think I've ever experienced a bug like that in DBD where you're just not getting any progression on your missions. I think there was like one really old one that like the mission itself was bugged and it would just never give you progress towards something. But this one, I've clearly already had progress. So we know overall it should be working. So I saw a key there among the offerings. So looks like someone else used a map offering. Oh yeah, another thing I'm excited for. One of my favorite VTubers starts back up tomorrow. She'd been on break for like 2 or 3 months. It's been quite some time. I'm excited to see more content there. Okay, so we want co-op actions. Hey buddy, please join me on a generator. Huntress. I don't hear her, so I want to work my way to another gen that might be worked on. Okay, we'll help her. This is... Okay, she went down pretty quick in that chase, sadly. Yeah, this gen is much more in the open, much more at risk, so this is better to do first instead of the ones back there. Trying to tell, I don't see a gen. I want to be... That's dodge. She clearly went for a snipe there, so I think she has barbecue. Yep. Okay, we're gonna just run around and go back to the gen. Assuming she leaves that loop here at some point. Nope. She finally hit me once. She totally waited out the dead hard, sadly. I thought she would try to pull up on the first round of the... On the first run around the loop, I thought she would pull up on the hatchet. I feel like most huntresses do that until they know that you aren't respecting. But no, she just ran straight through it, and then I was in a really open area, so it makes sense that she didn't swing at that dead hard bait, because, like, there wasn't an immediate threat of me pallet stunning her. Yeah, I really should have vacuumed that pallet. She was just ever so slightly further than I wanted away from me, so I should have, like, slowed down slightly, probably, to keep her closer to me. And to be ready to drop the pallet. Or I should have, like, faked a drop by spinning back towards the pallet, which might have caused her to pull up the hatchet. Okay, so I just want to run straight towards the middle. Thankfully, she does not seem to be tunneling me, but she got on teammate really quick. Yeah, people are going down really fast this game. I didn't feel like my chase was that great, but I definitely lasted longer than that. Ooh. Okay, we're watching. She's not aiming this way. She's aiming towards the other teammate. Otherwise, I probably would have, like, moved and gestured teammate to heal me, like, in a slightly different spot. Okay, teammate's killing themselves on the hook. Let's start ahead there. Maybe she'll decide not to give up, but she's almost certainly just giving up on the hook. Yep. Dude, don't queue up if you're just gonna give up that easily. It's just sad. This is a team game. Give your team a chance. That was her first hook all game. That was our third overall hook. 2 gens, 3 hooks. That's like a pretty decent game state. That's totally winnable. And now it's like incredibly difficult for us now being a man down to manage it. Okay, so me and teammate are both kind of running up. Oh. Let's try to get out of sight right here. Crouch it down. To the left. She should not have gotten me on barbecue because I was too close. But she did see teammate. I should be able to go for the unhook right away. Move over here, please, teammate. Now I'll heal you. Now that we aren't in an immediate line of sight. We'll probably just work on the gen right here. Is my guess. But Claude is the one at most risk because she has 2 hook states. She's the only one that we really desperately don't want to go down. Hopefully the Huntress committed on the Kate earlier. She did. Nice. Because Kate has no hook states. But it was very quick. It's possible she was running her for a while before the injury, but it's just unfortunate she went down so quick after that first hit. Let's try to hide ourselves behind the gen so that barbecue does not reveal. Okay, and I see her tunneling on that person. I'll start running for Kate now. Tap the gen here. Oh, no, I won't because it's fully regressed now. Wish you weren't running back into hook. Get out of here. We just keep trying to block line of sight. Kate has a med kit. I don't know if she'll try to heal next to me. Or if she's out of charges. She wants me to heal her, it looks like. So maybe she was out. Yeah, everyone's just going down so incredibly fast. I think I had to have had the longest chase unless Kate was in a chase like long before she ever got injured the first time. He definitely knows we were here because of barbecue earlier. Let me let go. It's a pretty major issue that people are not running early. Because you have to run early in order to get yourself to a strong location on the map. A safe location on the map. So that's why I started running a little bit just to get to those, just to get to that loop. Is there a gen I can hide behind? I don't think so. We're going to act like we're running to the right over here. Let's see if we can walk back left. And then back towards her. But what we're trying to do here is bait her out. But I just showed myself sprinting to the other direction, so she probably thought I was running toward the corner. Instead, I was able to double back around and get the unhook. So if you know for certain that the person has barbecue, you want to use that for your advantage and bait them out. It doesn't seem like she has any regression perks. Hear the heartbeat. We're going to start walking to not leave scratch marks. Oh, she hit teammate. But I actually just want to get back on the gen. I'll just stay on the gen. We'll get gen completion progress here. It's like if I wanted to optimize getting the hatch here, I would not complete this gen. Because it would not let the killer know where I am. Run there, run there. We have Kindred. Start getting distance. Then we want to obstruct her line of sight. Much as possible. I did not check this area earlier. Nope. Yeah, I don't think I can even make it to this vault anymore. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I probably won't even wiggle here. He was good, like, breaking the, he was breaking the pallets on the right side to give me minimal distance. I really have no clue where the hatch could have been. Okay, she's just gonna hook. And then she's gonna look me right in the face. Very menacingly. Whew. Yeah, I think I ran pretty decently well there. It was just unfortunate that the one teammate, like, killed themselves on their very first hook. Okay, so it does seem like we finished our mission at least, which is very good to know. I do think it was just bugged earlier. Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, they just went down really, really quickly, and then the person DC'd. I think even with them going down so fast, as long as they hadn't DC'd, we might have been totally fine. Or at least it would have been a really close game. We might have got out like 1 or 2 people. So they had Iron Maiden, Corrupt Intervention. I somehow missed that. Makes me wonder where she spawned. That I didn't see a single gen that was corrupted at the start. And then Lethal Pursuer Barbecue, which I did kind of expect with how much she was going for the long-range hatchets. And she did see some stuff like after decent duration, so Lethal Pursuer gives like extra for a reading duration. Oh, and she was the one that used Azarov. She had extra hatchets and lower hatchet cooldown. So the lower hatchet cooldown does explain a little bit how quickly she was able to down someone after the first hatchet throw. because she just recovers more quickly, so she can keep on them and like swing, hit them right away, or ready another hatchet. Yeah, I felt pretty good for how I played. There was just the one unfortunate like palette interaction, but otherwise I thought I did well. And I think towards the end I saw about 2/3 of the map when looking for the hatch. So survive while 8 other survivors escape the trial, and I must remain within the trial. So that's going to be quite a headache, because it'll take 3 minimum games that you escape, and the other people escape. That's just like very, very niche. Very, pretty uncommon in especially solo queue. But we've been having pretty good games today. I don't know. I think we can manage it. I just have to remember to not leave the exit gate. That's the that's one of the annoying parts. So often I just forget I have the mission and I just head out first because so many people like just never want to leave. And I usually feel like there's definitely cases that call for staying in the map to like give your teammates protection. But there's plenty of other times that it's just overkill and you're just dragging it out, not letting the killer end the game until they push you out actively. So I actively have to remember to not leave early. Okay, and I will be right back in just a moment, and I assume we'll be loading in right about when I return. So see you in a few. Hello, I have returned. I am back with water. Please hydrate. Don't forget to hydrate. Okay, so we are on loading into RPD, which is sadly not a very high survival rate map, I feel like. So we may not get much mission progress here, but definitely try. Sounds like it's a Wesker. If I recognize that terror radius correctly. I left that gen pretty early because they usually know to check there at the start of the match. That's a very common spawning point. But it's also like not a high value gen. This gen and the gen up there are like the most high value gens to finish because they're really easy for him to defend. So the earlier we get on these gens and finish them, the better. Okay. You'll hear the terror radius pretty loud, but he is in chase. I'm just surprised I haven't really seen him. Oh, there she is. We're gonna back off a bit. I'm just gonna head up here to be safe for a moment. If she had maybe kept running, I maybe could have body blocked in that doorway or something, but I don't think it was worth body blocking there. Okay, so someone did finish that corner gen. Person seems to be playing really well around this pallet. They finished one more gen there. Okay, she's gonna hit that vault. Yeah, she ran super well thus far. And I think she's pretty safe there because she has that like god pallet. So with me and teammate. He's not in range of that pallet, sadly. Okay, so he's gonna kick that gen. Right on me. So we're just trying to lead him as far as possible. Away from the hook, away from those really high value generators. We'll fake the vault there. Back over, fake a vault again. This one I just vault immediately. He hits. I'm able to then run probably all the way back around front. I think I have enough distance here. I thought I would have like half a second more to drop the pallet. I should have just dead-hearted. Sadly, I haven't played against Wesker enough. I feel like that just blew up. So it does appear to be pain resonance. I think the girl earlier just wasn't hooked on a pain res gen. I am surprised that's the most progressed gen, though. Because I had that one like 60%, I think. Yeah, that was not really a great chase for me. Vaulting there kind of forced me into running this direction, which isn't really... I wanted to be running the other way back into the main building. It had a lot more like protective areas. Thankfully, I'm not infected at least. Sadly, our person with one hook from earlier is the one that wound up in chase. She just dead-hearted. Wonder if he does down here and there and tries to take her to this hook for pain res. We can probably body block, but it doesn't sound like she's going down. I'm kind of surprised. I thought she dead-hearted like in a really wide open space there. Let's see, is he taking her this way? Does not appear so. Just placed her right in the middle. Got a bit of vision of him again. The performance still isn't perfect. I'm feeling moments of like clunkiness, stuttering. It's like that. He looks so frame rate there. So low frame rate. Okay. So they were able to get her off the hook. Wonder if he's just going straight back there. Sounds like it. We're just going to heal up with the med kit. So the final 2 gens are those ones that I said was high priority, right in the middle. I don't know where the final gen is. I think it might be on this side, maybe up here in the library, actually. So I'll check that real quick. See if someone's on this. Ooh, it's almost done. Ooh, that's sad though. Nia got caught there. So I have to remember to let teammates leave first. Yeah, tragic that the Nia got found there. I wonder if he was like tunneling her right off hook. Oh, he's coming straight to me. Leave first, teammate. No, I wanted her to leave first. But because I was injured, I couldn't risk standing in the exit. He can grab you if you're injured. Pain. So all that, and because I took the hit right at the end, it didn't work out for me on the the mission progress, so I think we did escape, most likely with 3 here, but I still get 0 mission progress. Whew, that's a pain. Okay, so let's see, what did he have? He had Call of Brine Eruption. That explains why that middle gen, the bottom floor middle gen, like, lost so much progress that I had on it there. And save the best for last. Interesting, because I think he was chasing the Nia all game. Who was, I'm pretty sure, the Obsession. Because I remember seeing her in chase with the spindly legs. So it's kind of odd that he... Oh, she was the object of Obsession too. So yeah, really weird that he tunneled the object while running Save the Best for last. Then he also had Pain Res, so he just had triple regression perks. So yeah, really strong build there. Increased infection passive rate, and when a survivor is fully infected, reveal their aura. Yeah, those both seem pretty good. I'm not super knowledgeable about his add-ons. I think the only one I know is really strong. I believe there's one that just breaks pallets. Could be wrong though. Maybe I'm just thinking of blights. Just unfortunate that he tunneled, and unfortunate that I got no mission progress for, I think, doing the correct play and stepping in front of a teammate there to give them like more gate opening time. Okay. Jeez. It looks like I just ran out of bandages, so I'm going to swap over to the self-adherent wrap to keep this with double heal charges. Let's see, do I have any other cool outfits for Dwight that I'm not giving a chance? It's looking pretty suave. Could do just a little bit more of the Christmas spirit right before, you know, we're way out of season before too long, but... And I think I kind of just keep this, this face with pretty much everything, because oh, or maybe the shades, actually. The shades are pretty good, too. White be styling. Oh. Okay, there we go. Something wasn't loading for a moment. Nope, we're good. Interesting. So the stream's actually showing two concurrent viewers finally. I know in the past I've had issues where like even if two people are talking in chat, it shows 0 concurrent viewers. So it's nice that it's actually showing that we have at least a couple people for once. So again, I have to remember, let other people escape first. Okay, Garden of Joy. I'm actually not sure if this is killer or survivor sided. I really need to watch Darva, one of the oh, it looks like Nemesis. Darva is a DBD YouTube content creator, and he's one of my like favorite content creators still currently after watching him for about a year probably. He's a killer main, and he does some really deep dive videos on like balance and tier lists of like killers, how strong they are, maps, how strong they are for killer versus survivor. And he just recently came out with like a whole comprehensive one for maps, so I really need to watch that because that's like information I'd really like to know. I think it's like an hour and a half long, so whoa. I looked away from the screen. Why am I doing this? Oh, no. Teammates here to cover for me though. But yeah, it's like an hour and a half long video though. So it's really impressive. Wow, I'm surprised we're finishing 2 gens this quick. And this gen I think is one of the more central ones, so it's really good to have it done. Oh my goodness, I almost didn't hit that skill check. So that's the other gen we finished. So what we most want to finish is a gen off on this side of the map, I believe. So that we have optimal gen spread. So this would be a good one to hop on, I think. Saw Nemesis running over there towards the completed gens. I am the closest to the hook, so I'll start heading that way. Try to stay kind of out of sight so that he hopefully doesn't come back to hook. So someone cleansed Haunted Ground, which is scary. Otherwise, I would have wanted to stay around and heal Chris. Did he run to the corner and shack? I ran toward the middle of the map so that I'd have more options to run away and wouldn't get cornered. I think Chris might be cornered over there, which is concerning. Once this Haunted Ground runs off, oh yeah, Chris just took a hit. He either dead-hearted or had off the record. So once this Haunted Ground wears off, I want to head over there, See if I can get a body block on him. Okay, I'm heading that way. To see if I can maybe... Nope. Unfortunate timing. Right as it wore off was right when he needed the hit most. But all three of us might be able to power through this, assuming Pain Resonance doesn't hit us here. Which it does not. It's just so funny seeing that like low frame rate running animation. But yeah, I definitely have to look more into performance again, I guess, because I keep lowering the lowering certain settings, but run towards the killer and grab his attention. Hey buddy, watch me, buddy. Please, buddy, please don't tunnel. Ling is mean. Body block, body block, body block, body block. And dodge, body block, body block, body block. Okay, I think we bought enough time, maybe, for him to lose him somewhat. Should be another gen. Is it this corner? No. So our last gens may only be... Here's a gen. Really unfortunate that the zombie sees me here. That means I won't be able to work on this. Oh, I should head over to that yellow gen. Or I should just head for Hook, because I'm pretty safe. That person's on a gen, and the other, like, Chris just needs to hide. I'm going to try to hop on this gen. I see there's a boon. That's great for the other two teammates. And then Quentin's running. So yeah, this is like really good split. And I'm really happy with those body blocks I took. Because he was definitely trying to hard tunnel out Chris. Devour Hope is very scary, sadly. See how far I can get here. I don't want to let go if possible. But if he carries this way... Oh, come on. This zombie, dude. Are you kidding me? I think I might have been able to finish that if it wasn't for the zombie. It was incredibly frustrating. Okay, someone got the unhook. The other best gen to be on was in this corner. Right here. I'll hop back on it. I just want to keep up gen pressure if possible here. Because I'm guessing someone else is like looking for the totems. I kind of want to go back to that gen, but he knows that... Like, he knows we were on that gen earlier. He did not know about this one. Nice, someone found the totem. So now it feels really good to be on this gen. Because we aren't all at risk of instantly dying and losing. So spreading the pressure is, like, really good. Glad teammate did just a huge boost for us by finding that totem. And we should be able to prove thyself this. Chris can get on that door, most likely. And hopefully we can finish this before she goes down, so that we know if there's no ed. Get that. I'm not sure if Quentin just healed. Like, he might have had adrenaline. I thought I saw an animation over there. Maybe he just cleansed or something. And there is no ed. How did I know? Ed? So I'm changing my job. I'm gonna look around for totems. found it. It's right here. He's just body blocking there, so once I cleanse this, we'll have to sprint up to help. And I believe you can actually go around the backside of that. Nice. Someone had resurgence. That's huge value for us to set up more easily. Yoink! So the one gate was here. I really hope teammates knew where it was. It does not seem like it. I feel like I just have to open here. Please, teammates. Where did they run? All the way over there, man. Try to get there for a pallet save, potentially. Okay, we get hit. He goes back. We head for the exit. We head for the boon. Medkit, boon, speed heal. The fact that I opened the gate's kind of biting us in the butt here. I wonder, he could still have freaking Blood Warden and is just waiting to hook. Buddy! Buddy, 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 buddy. Well, I think we're just have to leave here, dude. He's just waiting for Blood Warden, almost certainly here. I think that guy... We're leaving. There's no more time, dude. It's time to leave. If he hit me there with the dead hard... Yeah, he's just trying to Blood Warden us, dude. We have to go. Picked up. I have to just leave, dude. Otherwise Blood Warden gets us all. Once again, the mission failed. I shouldn't have opened. And it's not even Blood Warden. I could have just stayed in, dude. Oh, it is Blood Warden, yep. It was just so predictable. Like, that's the only reason he was playing that way. I'm just so mad. Like, it was not achievable to get him out. He was so far from the gate. Like, I'm sorry for opening it, but like, at some point you just have to leave, guys. Especially with that killer just playing with all the, like, scummy options. It's better to just leave at times. So I double pip, but 0 mission progress. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm just sad I'm still not getting any mission progress. But yeah, we gave him a 3 kill instead of a 1. We knew 3 of his perks. They were all exposed perks. Yeah, it's just saddening they didn't run towards the gate at all there. Especially, like, I thought they would have had revision and figured it out. Anyway, not much else of quality coming from the chat there, so we're just gonna move on. Yeah. Sorry to teammates for opening, but at some point, like, wasn't he Death Hook? He was, like, downed on the ground, Death Hook. You just have to leave him at some point. Especially, like, that's partially what opening the gate does too. It's like you'd hope teammates would feel urgency to leave then. But no, they just hard committed even more. C'est la vie. That's just kind of how the game goes, though, when you don't have proper comms. Not everyone can be expected to, like, be... I've played enough killer that I, like, and just know enough person in this game that play patterns like his just felt really obvious. Like, he wasn't even remotely trying to chase people, even if they got injured after getting picked up off the ground. I think I did kind of mess up on the one pallet drop. I'm not sure what I was thinking, like, because I think part of it was there was like a zombie right on top of it too. I can't recall if I was trying to kill the zombie, stun the Nemi, or push my teammate over to the other side, or what. But I should have just relied on him to be able to drop the pallet himself, just run through and drop it. Or run through and I could body block it and then pallet drop on his head. Yeah, with the zombie right there, it's like, that's not really the direction you wanted to run in either. It's hard. Sometimes there's just, like, not really a way to save a person like that unless the killer messes up majorly. And yeah, I think he was just set up in too good of a position. If we were closer to a gate, then I would have been like, yeah, let's go. Let's get this save. But yeah, there wasn't a nearby gate. Maybe if I hadn't opened the gate and we had gone for the other gate that was closer to him, I think it was near the cars. We could have like opened that. He could have crawled that direction. Okay, so we're going to start out heading for this corner. Because this corner always has the hardest gens to finish. Because it's so easy to defend as a 3-gen. That's the knight. They seem to be walking around main building. So if we can get this gen, that would be fabulous. Because yeah, these 3 gens right here. There. I think there's one over there. There's sometimes one over there. Like, this is the most congested gen location on this map. So you always want to try to finish one of these gens while all 4 people are alive. Because if he ends up killing just one person and you haven't finished one of these gens, it's too often that they just hard defend this corner and you can just never finish it. It's just pretty painful to try and play out, especially without comms. That was a lot of skill checks in a row. I almost missed the one because I was scratching me nose. Okay, we got a teammate here. You're the killer. Oh, there they are. Now I head for this vault. I vault right into him directly. Then I run towards middle building. Okay, he waited out the dead hard. I probably should have just gone for one of those pallet loops on the back. Good. We got that gen, so I don't feel too bad about going down there. I did get greedy, but we got some good value out of it. What's the other gen that finished? Yeah, I think it was this building, so... Finished one gen there, so the other most important gens are now those ones. Like that middle one I'm looking directly at right now. Probably the most important gen to look at. Okay, so he's sending out that. We get the unhook. We zoom. I'm just gonna head off to this corner. He doesn't seem to be tunneling, which is pretty nice. I'll just medkit. I could help this person. Sadly, she went down pretty fast there. But I won't help this person because that gen's not really a priority one right now. We have to get one of these gens in the middle or just on this end of the map. Yeah, that was poorly run by me. We're gonna try to run Shack for a bit now. Nope, he moved off of us onto that gen. That's very good. See a totem there? No, that's just lights on the hook. Now we heal up here again. Use the last of our med kit. I guess I could have probably headed to that gen. Maybe healed up with teammates to save my med kit. But I just thought he might be running in that direction, so I just didn't want to risk getting caught while healing. Now that gen we're leaving till later, because that's a very safe gen. Yeah. So this gen is one that we're also willing to finish. It's all 3 gens of these in a row. It looks like everyone knows. A what? It's up above, okay. The other girl get that? Okay, if we finish this gen, I think we have enough gen spread. Gonna drop down. Okay. But because we stayed hidden and we left early, I didn't take a hit. He didn't know I was here. I get to work on this gen. Ooh, that's very scary though. Hopefully teammates still able to go in and unhook while he's carrying. One thing is if his like knights are chasing you and you start unhooking, the knight despawns, I believe. Okay, so we finished this gen. Now we have good gen spread. Yeah, we should be good here. And I'll run over and unhook. Yeah, I think our macro play's been on point this game. My micro, however, has not been great. So I unhook. We can go back on our own over to the healing boon. And I can start this gen that is the furthest away from the other two gens. Let's see, safest place to run is probably to that corner over there. So if I start seeing him head this way, I want to head towards that pallet. Or maybe just behind those lockers over there. Rebecca has 0 hooks, so she should really be the one going for the hook next. The unhook. Okay, good. Ada found me. Because she's on death hook, she wants to play as safe as possible. She hears Terror Radius, she runs. She sees him heading this way across the map, she runs like right now. See him. Of course I blow it up because there's a 100% chance somehow. Oh god, she just ran right into a dead zone, which is not at all good. But we try to stick this gen. Yeah, she didn't run towards this pallet or those pallets. She ran towards that very large dead zone to get to main building. That's why I wanted to be hiding over there. I might be able to finish this gen before he gets over here. Ooh, that's very scary. He actually downed both Adas that are dead on hook. That is terrifying. And why are they right next to each other? I feel like we had such a good chance to get a ton of people out. And instead they just decided no. Wait, is that a Mori? I didn't realize he brought a Mori. That's also unfortunate because that takes very little time for him to unhook. Instead of hooking, very little time to kill. We're going to start this. Actually going to... He's actually hooking her. If I'd watched him better, I could have ran that better. Where is my teammate? Isn't the gate over here? Am I dumb? Where is the last teammate? Oh my goodness. And my dead hard didn't work. Were they just hiding in a locker there that whole time? Like if they were just on a gate, I could have run. And Spirit Fury also, I had no idea he had it. It's probably Spirit Fury and Enduring. Sadly my dead hard didn't go off. It was only a healing boon. Yeah, this one was kind of a throw on our part. Like, I think we were really well positioned, but there was just a lot of poor decisions right as that final gen was finishing. Yeah. We could have easily gotten 3 people out this game. And, instead, yeah, our 2 Death Hook injured people were right next to each other and got downed. And then this person didn't even go for an exit gate when I was being chased at the end. Like, whichever one of us wasn't being chased could have easily opened the other gate before the person made it there. Okay, let's check. We don't know about hatch spawn, but I might as well crawl my way over towards the shack. Not sure how he missed me. I'm sure I was making bunches of noise there. Either that or he's just trying to get destruction points. But I think hatch, if it spawns on shack, spawns right there. In between where the grass is. Nope. Is that the hatch? No, I think that's just some bushes. Well, he is able to hook me right there. He knows it. Yeah, unfortunate. I really do think we threw that one. Okay, so we had Enduring Spirit Fury, Call of Brine, Eruption. So really strong gen kicks. And then Enduring Spirit Fury. I guess that's partially good on him because he can use his guards to break things like really easily. So he loses minimal time on that. But if you try to stun him directly, he will potentially kill you off that. So he summoned the Carnifex twice in a row. I think that's the guy that's better at chasing, but I'm not certain. And a longer hunt of the guard. Felt like he barely used his power that game too. I don't know, I went down to him relatively fast in my chases, so I can't really say much. I just feel like the macro play, like, I was so on point with where I was going, and then the team kind of just threw it all away at the very end by... Yeah, in one of the only ways I feel like we could have lost there. But okay. Well, we've tried for a while. Sadly, I have not been able to finish the mission. Let's check how long this stream has gone on. Okay, we're just hitting 2 hours. So, it is starting to hit me a little bit that I was quite tired earlier. So I think I am probably just going to be hopping off here for the night. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Overall today, I feel like I had pretty good gameplay. Like, I don't think I did some, like... I don't think my looping and running was stellar in pretty much any of the games. I don't think I played perfectly on that side. But my, like, decision-making and macro, I think, was pretty exceptional. I don't think we made, like, major misplays. Towards the end, it seemed like some of the teammates definitely were, sadly. But I think we did about all we could have to try to get our team the wins. Unfortunate that I lost a little bit of mission progress early on where it wasn't counting my co-op gen progress. And unfortunate that all my games after changing missions had no one escape. Because if it had been one of the earlier games, I feel like people would have gotten out before me and we would have been fine. But, oh well, you know. What more can you do? Yeah. Pretty fun. Pretty fun night of games. So yeah, I'll be signing off here. Zerzon signing off. Have a good night, and I'll plan to see you all next stream. Good night. Have a good one.